I got many comments on my Will War Hood video asking about the actor, who he is, what does he think of all the frenzy around his 2 seconds of screen time in The Empire Strikes Back? Does he meet fans at conventions? Does he sign autographs? Like, what's his deal? Well, the thing is, for years and years, nobody knew who he was. Remember, he was a background performer, so he wouldn't have been in the credited cast, and sometimes the records of who is actually in the background and what's seen where aren't really kept or kept for a long time. So for 40 years, his identity was a mystery. It wasn't until 2 years ago, in 2023, that French YouTuber Nicolas Delage used reverse image searching to deduce that Wilbur Hood was played by actor Egbert Sen. He then confirmed it with Sen's family, who says, yes, he was an extra in The Empire Strikes Back, and no, none of us had any idea how famous he had become for that. Sen did pass away in 2019 before he was identified, so he left us never knowing the legend he had become. His daughters say he'd always wanted to become famous, and I'm sure if he's identified while he lived, he would have gotten such joy out of the joy he's brought others. If you Google Egbert Sen, you'll also find an article by The Guardian. In 2011, he was interviewed. He was living in a senior home. And in the piece, he tells a reporter he used to be a background actor and has a scrapbook full of photos. He mentions Octopussy and Raiders of the Lost Ark. Doesn't happen to mention Empire Strikes Back. Like, he had no idea that that was his biggest role ever. I found the most interesting part of Egbert Sen's story is not only was he a background performer in the Cloud City scenes, but his two daughters were as well, Sophia and Dolly. It's super quick and it's way in the background. But when Han and Leia and Chewie are going to dinner, you can see some school children. Those are some of Egbert's kids. One of whom, Dolly, was just 9 years old when the scene was filmed in April 1979. Now that will be an obscure costume. Maybe they should have like ice cream cones.